You know, cars and motorcycles, they come and go, but where do they go when they go? Velocity's hit series called Iron Resurrection follows a team who scour the Lone Star State for bits and pieces of mechanical masterpieces to create amazing new road machines. The master of metal crew, it's Amanda Martin and Jason Shag-Arrington. They join us now. How are you guys?
Great.
We're doing good.
Back for the third season. Congratulations on this. Before we get into the new season, let's talk about the last two, your favorite projects from the first two seasons of the show. What were they?
Well, mine's easy. My favorite project was a Carmen Ghia, 1971 Carmen Ghia that Shag and I found, and the guys actually rebuilt it. I thought we were going to flip it, and Joe ended up giving it to me. So that's, without a doubt, my favorite episode.
I mean, Amanda became a bit of the customer in that moment, being emotionally attached to the project. So It made it a little tough to negotiate because she was so into it. But, I love the Metro build that we did for Cato. I thought that was a lot of fun. And what's crazy is we were there, but then watching the episode, I'm like, I got a little dirt in my eye, I'm just saying.
The pesky dirt, man. It always finds its way. So then where it's more of the same, but we're amping it up for the new season. What can we expect this season?
It's very much more the same, but this season we have 8 builds and 10 episodes, which means
more process.
Absolutely. 2 of the builds that have amazing backstories and amazing process. We're going to see more of that process, more fabrication, more paint, more welding, just more artistry and creativity.
Awesome. How did you guys break into this industry in the first place? How did this all start for you?
Well, it's crazy. Joe actually was a guest appeared on some biker build-off shows back in the early 2000s, I think 6 of them to be exact. And he and his brother actually kept in touch with the executive producers, and so Joe and Jason actually co-created the show, the idea behind Iron Resurrection. And I'm oversimplifying. Like 8 years later, we're here on TV. So,
and I think what's cool too about Joe when he did the biker build-offs, and he won the World Biker Build-Off.
He did.
He stayed relevant, and he stayed very humble, and he stayed true to people, and that's why people like to work with him. And even when the market crashed and everything was going on around it, they downsized the shop, he still stayed relevant. He still stayed a top name with creativity and as far as fabrication and design, and that's why that transition just made so much sense.
Yeah, I think the economy crashing actually opened up the doors for Joe because, when the biker thing took off, or the biker build-off things took off, it launched a bike career he never intended on having. And so, he's always done the old cars. And so, we were able to open a new shop and just do all kinds of creations.
I love the whole premise of the show. It's like watching senior pets get adopted. You see these things, they used to be loved, all of a sudden they need a lot more. Because we adopt pets on the show here all the time, so then you give these vehicles love, awesome. You bring them into new homes, it's a magical thing.
I like that analogy.
I gotta tell you, that is a perfect analogy. Yeah. It really is. Because it is passion. I mean, you fall in love with an older pet and you adopt it.
Pet.
People want these older builds because of an emotional connection and a passion. And again, you're going to spend more money than it's worth. Same thing with an older pet.
Yeah, this season actually, showcases that. We're tugging at people's heartstrings. These builds are an emotional contact.
Not intentionally.
No.
The customers that came around this season, around this time, they're amazing. And they have such great backstories.
They do.
Well, congratulations on all the success. We're looking forward to the new season tonight.
Hey, thanks, Sean.
Thank you.
All right, breathing new life into old auto. Iron Resurrection back on Velocity with all new episodes beginning tonight at 9 on Velocity. You need to find Velocity, you go to velocity.com, and I'm going to say it one more time. Velocity is a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.